Okay, so we are back with another podcast, and for this episode, I don't have my regular guest, which he'll be back next podcast. So it's a new co-host just for right now. And do you want to say who you are?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Shane.
And I'm actually friends with your dad.
Yep.
And so you were just kind of wanting to do a podcast. You were curious about podcasts, stuff like that. So I said, why not? I have free time to do the podcast. So that's why you're here. So a little change up. And we're going to... So normally if I had my normal co-host, we'd be reviewing beers. But since you are underage... We're going to do a review of a new energy drink, which, because I work at a grocery store, and we just got these just last week. And so we're going to do that. Conversations, topics, it's going to be all random, all good stuff. And so normally we start off with a beer review. But why don't we just go ahead and start with the energy drink review. So what this is Ghost, which they have, I think, 4 different varieties. They have like a Warhead watermelon. They have a 2 different Sour Patch Kids, and then they have a 4th one I can't think of right now. But this is a Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. And Shane, have you ever had a Bubblicious gum before?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's sort of before your time, but I think they still make the gum. I'm not too sure.
I'm sure, yeah, somewhere.
Okay. But we can go ahead and open it, and we'll see. Now, you're more into energy drinks than I am, because I drink beer.
Right.
But you drink Blaine?
All of them?
No, I mean, the major ones you drink is Blaine. Is that what it's called? Or Bean? Blaine? What is that called? Come on, help me out here.
Well, my top 2 are Rockstar and Monster.
Well, yeah, but what's the one that starts with B?
Oh, Bang.
Bang, thank you. Thank you.
I've only had a couple of those, though.
Yeah, but I mean, and of all the energy drinks that I've had, I don't like Bang at all.
Yeah.
I don't.
They're overhyped.
Yeah. And then there's other, I don't know, second party, third party type of energy drinks that are out there that I don't try, but again, I'm not big into them. You're more into them than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's your favorite flavor? Not brand, but flavor.
Rain.
No, I didn't say brand, like flavor.
No, but, yeah, orange creamsicle.
Okay, so orange creamsicle, which is
but it's only from Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's another brand that makes like an orange dreamsicle, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure an orange dreamsicle by Rockstar.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
I'll have to look for that.
Yeah. They still make it. I mean, I stock it on the shelf, so I'm pretty sure. But other type of flavors that you like, though.
Monster Original.
So you just like the original. You're not so much on strawberry, orange.
I mean, I like them all, but
what I know you like watermelon.
A lot of people say like they don't like the energy drink taste, which I do. So like Red Bull Original, Monster Original. Otherwise, my favorites would be the Monster Zero Ultra.
Yeah, white can, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the white can. I don't know what they call it, but
okay. Well, go ahead and try this. It's a strawberry. Like you said, you've never tried Ghost. So, okay, so before you say anything, does it taste like strawberry gum?
A little bit.
Does it remind you of strawberry gum? I mean, just point blank, does it remind you of strawberry gum?
I could see where it comes from. It's not a very strong flavor, though.
Actually, it kind of reminds me of Bubblicious a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the Bubblicious, the gum, even back in my day, because just so the viewers know, you're 18.
Yeah.
So way before your time, before they first originally put out Bubblicious in the 80s. Unless I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even sure if they still make it or if, because sometimes they change the recipe for foods that they make a long time ago.
Right.
So it reminds me of old Bubblicious. I don't know.
Doesn't have a very strong
Yeah,
flavor.
it's not an intense
No.
strawberry flavor. It's not bad. I think I actually might prefer it better than they've got a like a raspberry and like a blue raspberry Sour Patch Kid flavor. And that really didn't remind me of either
Sour
of
Patch?
those. Yeah, it didn't.
Did you try the Warhead?
No, because I don't like watermelon.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, yeah. I like Warheads.
But it wasn't even. Well, Sour Patch Kids aren't even that sour to begin with.
No.
The candy, they're really not.
They're good, though.
They're good, but
They're not sour.
seriously, they're not. Like even like sour gummy worms aren't even sour. You know, like
Yeah.
just in general, like a standard sour candy is not sour.
Right.
But like I think Warheads are. I think Warheads are actually pretty intense.
Yeah.
And
It's been a long time since I've had Warheads. But Sour Patch, it's just enough to make your mouth water a bit, and
yeah,
they're good, though.
yeah. I've had Warheads one time, but
Yeah.
I never went back to them. But you would maybe be wanting to try the other Ghost flavors,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm used to Monster where it's a lot more, carbonation or whatever, and a
Yeah.
lot stronger flavor.
Yeah,
Like, similar to Bark's root beer, where it's
Okay.
got a lot. This is a little smoother.
yeah. But like I said, I'm not into energy drinks like you are.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. I mean, I would say if you're into energy drinks, maybe try it. You know, but again, not an intense strawberry flavor. It's actually
No.
kind of subtle, really.
Yeah, it's one of those. I'd drink it like if you gave it to me or whatever.
Like I
right
just
now.
did now.
Yeah.
Like here, drink this. Oh, sure, why not? You know.
But if I had my choice, I'd go with the other ones.
Yeah, because like normally when you're at home, you'll drink your standard Rockstar or Monster energy drinks.
Yeah.
But you're more into just the standard energy drinks more than you are trying to go into like a fruit flavor energy drink.
I like both.
Yeah. But I think you lean more towards the regular stuff. Right?
Yeah. Depends on the day.
Okay.
Some days it's like, oh, that looks cool or whatever, and I'll grab it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty basic.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. I need a beer after this.
Well, yeah, I don't care if you have one, but
No, I'm not going to. I'm just saying, just just because I'd rather be reviewing a beer right now. But it's something different to be testing out an energy drink. But yeah, it's really not my thing. Just in general, energy drinks just aren't my thing.
It doesn't. It's not as satisfying. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Give you that.
Well, this also has 0 sugar, which I'm not sure about the sugar levels of the other ones, but
Zero Ultra. I want to say it's 0 calories, 0 sugar,
yeah.
and one other something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, some people might like it, but I'm not crazy about it. So
No. Yeah.
all right. Well, so now that's out of the way.
Well,
What?
if this was my first energy drink, like ever, I'd kind of be like, what's the big deal? Like, that's it. It's kind of how I feel.
Well, Ghost is fairly new.
Yeah.
Yeah, like within this year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Or maybe last year. Something like that. They're not very old.
But you know what? When I was working at the grocery store late last year, I don't remember seeing it late last year. I think I only started seeing it at the beginning of this year. But I mean, I could be wrong, but I wasn't really looking out for it. But
Right. It's one of those you notice.
yeah. Well, actually, because what I noticed right away about it is when it was on the shelf is Sour Patch Kids. So I was like, that's got to be good, but it really wasn't. It was just because there's another energy drink. It's called it's like it starts with a C, and it's like C and then a letter and then a letter or something like that, and they make Starburst and Skittles. And it actually does taste like Starburst and Skittles, but still.
That sounds kind of good. But
I told you about it. I did. I last year I told you about it. And but still, I wasn't crazy about it. But it tastes exactly like if you're eating a handful of Skittles, like literally, like it really replicates the taste pretty well.
Now, that's one I'd like because I love Skittles.
Yeah, it's it's I can't remember the name of it. It's C and then like a letter and a letter. It's like I don't know what to say. It's just like a name brand that you can't even like remember. Just put in Skittles energy drink and it'll come up. And it's not like a name brand that you can just think of on the top of C4. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I was close.
I've tried C4s.
I think they make like a 2 different flavor Starburst ones, and then they make a standard Skittles, and then they make like another just standard flavor that's not like candy or whatever,
Yeah, it's like Bomb Pop or something.
Oh yeah, a blue one or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Bomb Pop popsicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I like that one, but I haven't had it since, and that was months ago.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah. Now the ones I don't get into are like the healthy ones, where like the rocks, where it's supposed to be like all natural. And
okay.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, which I've never tried, so I want to know. I mean, have you?
One guy recommended the rocks, but like at King Soopers, they're normally on the very top, where So you have your main brands, and then up top are the lesser known brands. It's kind of up there, and it's like I don't go up there too often because nothing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we got the energy drink out of the way, just to talk about a few different things. You come to, now you're from Denver, so because you're not from here,
Right.
you come in with your dad at least twice a year, and so one of the things that you did that I have yet to do, I wanted to do, and you did it. What was it the other day or yesterday? Was Gordon Ramsay's burger place. And like, what made you go there in the first place? Like, was it your idea or your dad's idea?
It was my dad's idea. Now he's got Hell's Kitchen on the Strip, and then it's Gordon Ramsay Burger, which is in Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
So we went there. We eat a ton of burgers back home, and so that was part of it. And then the price tag, it's like $20 or higher. So,
well, because he makes $100 hamburger in London, so
yeah.
Just to give you a perspective of what his burger range is as far as what he charges. I mean, because it's like a $20 or $30 hamburger here, and then he makes like a gourmet $100 burger in London. So yeah,
it was not the best.
Well, how many burger places would you say that you've ate at or visited, like within, as far as you can remember? I mean, handful of different burger places. I mean, you've even had different burger places here too, and back home. Now, you'd probably say one of the worst.
No, Culver's, which everyone loves Culver's. I hate it.
Wait, now, is Culver's Denver based or is it a franchise?
No, franchise. All over the place.
I don't think it is it here. I'm not even sure if it's here in Vegas.
Maybe not here, but
okay,
they've got them. That was probably the worst.
As far as how or what?
Everything.
Well, I mean,
no, like
you got to give me something.
Right.
I mean, how?
The fries were, well, I'll get to that. But
no, okay, no. I mean, seriously. I mean,
got my mind going.
So Culver's burger.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, just to stay focused here is the burger itself.
Yeah. So, like Burger King, they're really small patties.
Okay.
That's how this was, but just not much flavor, not juicy, kind of dry.
So what are they known for?
They're burgers, I think.
No, I mean,
and ice cream.
Well, okay.
Well, it's just popular. Everyone goes there.
Okay, so here's an example. Is everybody loves Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And I ate a Chick-fil-A, a couple of years ago for the first time, and it was a chicken sandwich, and I really didn't see what the big deal was. But I will still continue to go to Chick-fil-A over McDonald's just for their breakfast biscuits. But again, I don't see what the big deal is with Chick-fil-A.
That's how I felt with Culver's. It's kind of flat and boring.
Okay, so there. So that's good. So
yeah,
flat, boring.
The fries were meh at best.
Okay, what style of fries were they? Skinny, fat, crinkle, curly?
Kind of in the middle. Not real. They're just
standard fries then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Average.
Okay.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So your worst burger experience is Culver's.
Yeah.
So Gordon Ramsay's would just be just above it, slightly above it.
Well,
because it's not below.
I liked hanging out at Gordon's, but the burger, it just no flavor.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
it was dry too. You said.
Yeah, it wasn't like there's just no juice in it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like the overcooked kind of dry. They're just nothing.
Okay.
And then it's not that it tasted good or bad. It just didn't taste. There's nothing. Like I was telling you and my dad, I tasted the egg on top of the burger before I tasted burger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah.
Okay. So
My dad, he said the cheese overpowered it. And
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And because that, I mean, I've never been there, and I've always wanted to go there, but I know it's a pretty busy place too. What?
Yeah.
You went on a weekday, right? I think, right? What is today? Today's
Saturday?
Saturday. So you went. You didn't go yesterday, so we went to.
Thursday.
You went on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went. Was it busy on a weekday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I heard it's busy like every day on the strip.
Mhm.
On Gordon Ramsay's place.
Yeah. We didn't need a reservation, but it was also not like a Friday night.
Okay.
So, yeah. I think they had like half-hour waits. So.
Oh, wow. Because I know that I'm not sure exactly where it is in relation to Gordon Ramsay's place, but Mark Wahlberg's place, Wahlburgers, is busy all the time too. So, and that's a place that I want to go to eventually, because you can get Wahlburgers at the grocery store, which I get all the time, and they're great. So it's a little disappointing. I probably won't go to Gordon Ramsay's now that
Yeah.
you went, and it's
I mean,
lackluster.
For $20. Now, well, so the Wahlburgers, how big are they? Quarter pound?
They're thick, especially even in the grocery store. They're fat. They're thick, and especially when you cook them down, they're still
thick.
It still retains its thickness. Yeah, because like you can get a standard burger and cook down, then it'll get smaller. But these stay pretty fat, like pretty big.
Nice.
Yeah, and they have like 3 different versions. They have like a Kobe, like a Prime, and then I forget what the other one is. I tried all of them. They're good though.
Nice.
I love the Wahlburgers. They're great.
Now they don't do the Wagyu, right? Wagyu.
Oh, I think they do. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's the Wagyu that they do. Yeah, I think.
Now Ramsay, the chairs were nice. They were good size, comfortable, good atmosphere. He had a firewall. That was pretty cool.
A firewall.
Yeah, it's like your wall there, but lit up with flames.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture or Google it. And then we tried the hog dog, which is a foot-long hot dog on the massive bun, wrapped in bacon. It's got barbecue sauce and pulled pork and something else on top.
So now, how is that?
That was great.
So okay.
I'd go back for that.
Because you and your dad didn't mention that. So how can they make? Was it juicy?
Yeah, it was
So
good.
How can they screw up a burger but not screw up the hot dog?
That's what we don't know.
So that's
well,
what it's.
hold on. So we believe the burgers are pressed, like they have the machine press them.
Well, yeah.
And all the juice just gets squeezed out, and then there's no like seasoning on the burger, which I believe Gordon is huge on, so it was weird.
Well, yeah. If you ever watch Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. Or his one video where it's like his signature burger.
Mm-hmm.
And he says the key to a good burger is the seasoning.
Yeah.
But he didn't have any.
But the only thing that you're supposed to put on a burger is salt and pepper. So you don't have to go
Yeah.
crazy. You,
No.
you don't. So.
Yeah, hot dog was great. Now the chips and cheese dip, that was interesting. They have what's called elote, Elote, style
Okay.
corn in there, and it's not your typical like nacho cheese. It wasn't bad, but I didn't know like if I loved it.
Okay.
Same way with my dad, so yeah, that was
But you. So
interesting.
would you you would go again just for that hot dog then?
Right.
Okay.
Service was great. Didn't leave our glasses like empty or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, she was spot on with the refills.
All right. Well, that's good.
And then the fries were mediocre, underdone.
What style of fries were they?
Yeah, kind of. Well, standard. A little
Okay.
bit on the thicker side.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing impressive.
Okay.
Now he does have curry ketchup and another ketchup. Those were good.
Okay.
That and the barbecue sauce
Barbecue sauce.
on the hot dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And are you going anywhere else as far as like new places that you know of?
I'd be tempted to try Wahlburgers and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, you should. I mean, you still have what, 3 days or whatever, 4 days?
yeah.
Yeah. Should
Try
try
to
it.
think if there's somewhere like we always see it but never stop in.
Yeah, tell your dad to take you to Wahlburgers like tomorrow or something. You know,
Yeah.
because I think we're going out for filet mignon again on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
you know, I think
Yeah.
we are.
Silverado.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my God! Because we went yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
For like what, the third time, because we went twice. Well, we went
Back in
twice.
May.
Well, wait, we went twice when you were here a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In May.
yeah, and then I think you've been to that place. What, last year too, didn't you? You had to went one other time before that, but great filet mignon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God,
Um,
so good. Great mashed potatoes and
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I got baked potato. That was pretty good.
And it's if for the viewers, it's over at South Point,
Yeah.
and great steak place, man, really
Mhm.
great. Because they also have steak and lamb and filet mignon, and
And then
yeah, really good.
we also love the hot dogs at South Point. And is it Kate's Corner or Katie's
Oh, for the
ice cream? Yeah.
Sundays or whatever.
Yeah, it's right next to Starbucks.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so today, before we did the podcast, I took you to one of my places that I go to for craft beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I've mentioned before on the podcast is 595, where my normal co-host, him and I go all the time. And because after Gordon, you wanted a decent burger.
Mm-hmm.
And while 595 isn't strictly a burger place,
They have them.
they have they have a regular craft burger, and then they have a pork belly burger. And so you tried their craft burger for the first time, and
Mhm.
you liked that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good.
yeah.
Yeah. So, bun, meat, cheese, bacon, fried egg.
Well, okay, so while you're saying that, but also give a little insight into, you're kind of picky.
Yeah. Very.
So you don't like standard burger toppings.
No.
But you do like pickles, though.
Yes.
Yeah. So But you don't like lettuce. You don't like
Nope.
tomato. You don't like onions. You don't like any kind of special sauce that would go on it.
No sauces. I love hot sauce and barbecue.
Yeah. But the Kraft Burger, you got a fried egg on top.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did you get on it?
Bacon.
Oh, bacon. Yeah. So really good burger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. I mean, I have it every now and then. Like I'll stick to. They have really good rice bowls that are excellent. And actually, I'm probably because I'm going back tomorrow, so I'll probably have their Kraft Burger since I'm kind of sick of the rice bowls now. But or actually, I might have their pork belly burger. And then I pushed you. No, I didn't push you, but I mean, I talked you into the pork belly tacos.
Mm-hmm.
And that was your first time having pork belly, right?
Yes.
That you know of.
Yeah.
And you really like that. Of course, you had it plain without all the good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, you're again. Hey, I'm not saying it to be a bad thing that you're
Right,
picky
right.
because of your age, and we'll get into that in a little bit
Mm-hmm.
about being picky about certain stuff. But hey, at least you tried them, the pork belly tacos, and you like pork belly
Yeah.
like a lot.
Well,
Like
that's what I was going for. I wanted to try, like, just plain and basic before I put the rest on.
Yeah.
Take it one step at a time.
Yeah. Well, the whole important thing was trying pork belly.
Yeah.
Because pork belly is really good, especially if on however it's presented.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll do a pork belly burger and they'll do a pork belly rice bowl, but my God, any way that they do it, pork belly is just really good. I mean, if you like bacon, of course you're going to like pork belly. So that was really cool that you liked their burgers, and then two, you tried something new. You got pork belly tacos that you tried and liked.
Now, I noticed they had corn shell instead of the normal flour tortilla. That was good, and the sauce that they make it with, I like that.
Okay.
It's spicy.
Yeah, it's Asian fusion, so they do a lot of spice stuff. So yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now getting into about being picky, because again, you're 18, and I'm much older than you, and I used to be like you, where I didn't like certain foods touching certain foods, and I didn't like, just in general, like I didn't like mushrooms, I didn't like tomatoes, I didn't like black olives, but now I do. I learned to appreciate them. But now you're at the stage where you don't like any of that.
Nope.
Like you really refuse. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But, and I told you that in due time that you'll slowly, not right away, slowly learn to appreciate maybe a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like tomatoes, probably I would say out of all of them, you'll probably learn to love tomatoes more than like a mushroom or a black olive, maybe.
I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. You have ketchup, right?
That's where I think I could tolerate tomato. But
Yeah. But see, because we got in this conversation today where corn on the cob.
Yeah.
We like corn on the cob, but we're not that big of fans of like corn niblets off the cob. Same damn thing.
Use those for
It's the same
fish
thing.
bait.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. But I'm just saying it's the same thing, but you don't like it. It's so weird. And even
Preference.
And yeah, but I mean, even at my old age, or I shouldn't say old age, but I mean, at my age, I still don't like corn off the cob. I prefer it. I prefer on the cob. It's weird. And I'm not a big ketchup person because I'm more mustard. But I love tomatoes, but I'm not crazy about ketchup. So it's just one of those things, you know.
Well, so Mustard, I hate mustard. The smell, the look, taste, all of it.
And again, I was like that at your age, and maybe you'll like see. So like maybe with the mustard, you'd like it more of as a honey mustard.
Mm-mm.
No. I mean when you get older.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I was like that, and now I'm big into mustard. So again, it's your age, and when you get older, you'd be more accustomed to it or appreciate it more. You know. So.
Now, corn on the cob, I noticed. Well, we tried it grilled, trying to imitate the corn they sell at Animal Kingdom in Disney World, and is a lot better off the grill than boiled.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The niblets I like, but if I have my choice, I'll go on the cob.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now something else that we agree with is we both can't stand milk with cereal.
Right. Which my dad
I can't
loves.
stand it.
Me neither.
Like it freaks me out. Like literally, like I just can't stand soggy cereal. Like I can't. Ugh, like I just.
Well.
I can't stand it.
I used to drink tons of milk when I was little.
Yeah.
And then taste buds change, and now I can't stand it, except for like a milkshake.
Like if I have a donut, I'll sometimes do strawberry milk, but I don't do milk like I used to when I was a kid.
Same here. And it's like eating wet chips. It's just
I can't stand it.
No.
I just can't. I've never
it's all mushy and cold.
It's like one of those things that shouldn't freak you out, but it does.
I can see how it freaks you out.
It does. I can't stand it, man.
I'll eat a whole box dry.
I will too. Like I'll treat breakfast cereal like chips or crackers or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could in one sitting I could have just like a whole box of like Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops or something like that. I don't know. What's your favorite cereal?
I always liked Cocoa Puffs, Frosted Flakes, whatever the one with the chocolate chip cookies. They were like that.
Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm much older than you.
I know. I just
come on.
I haven't had cereal in a long time.
Yeah. Well, I've had it just recently, and I don't normally like to have it all the time, but yeah. Like they just have they just came out with a Fruit Loops with marshmallows, and I tried that, but the ratio is off, way off. Like there's hardly any marshmallows in it, so
that's the best part.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what they sell, but I think it's like not year round, is nothing but marshmallows for Lucky Charms. It's like that's weird. I don't know, just nothing but marshmallows is that's not a breakfast cereal. It's like just
no, but
it's weird.
If they don't give you enough in the box.
Well, then you can actually kind of mix it up a little bit. But if you're just eating a box of marshmallows, it's just like, okay, then why don't you have like really good marshmallows instead of having like
Lucky Charms marshmallows?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Yeah. So like I was telling you, and maybe other people can chime in about like their food dislikes, or if something's like like you'll eat tomatoes but you won't eat ketchup, or vice versa, stuff like that, or just
or weird combos like just weird stuff that like pickles and ketchup, weird stuff, weird combos.
Well, I mean, if
people
you're
like
pregnant, then you're gonna do that kind of stuff. No, but I mean, I'm being serious. But I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, there are just standard people that are not pregnant that will eat weird stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But I was thinking more along the lines of like when you were a kid, like I was telling you, like I didn't like my food touching my other food.
Right.
Like I couldn't stand when corn was touching mashed potatoes.
Mm-mm.
Or I actually didn't like gravy with mashed potatoes. Like I wanted one big thing I was really like I resisted so much is I could not stand pasta sauce on pasta. It had to be just butter, and that was it. When I was a kid,
I'm not into pasta.
I could not do spaghetti with meat sauce. Could not do it when I was a kid.
That's the only spaghetti I'll eat.
What?
Just was it angel hair they call it?
Yeah.
With meat sauce. Yeah, meatballs.
Yeah, so you will have spaghetti and meatballs,
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
Pasta though, no. I don't like pasta.
But you'll eat angel hair pasta
Once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about like SpaghettiOs?
No.
No?
No.
You've never had SpaghettiOs?
Tried them. Didn't like them.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of crap food anyway. But no, I mean really, because like you what was that?
My shoe.
Okay.
I moved it and it dragged across your floor.
No, like if you ever had like the ravioli by like SpaghettiOs or whatever, and it's just like it's way not the same like with a regular ravioli. Like yeah. So unless you're starving, unless you're like at a end of the world type of thing, and that's all there is to eat. But it's just like I'm not big into like the SpaghettiOs stuff like that. But so yeah. All right. Well, one other thing that we wanted to talk about is video games, and you just got the newest Xbox.
Yep. Series X.
Series that is Series S or Series X?
X.
X. Okay.
So, I believe they had the Xbox One S, then the X, then the Series S. And Series X.
So confusing.
Something
with
like
all the
that.
stuff they come out with like that.
Yeah.
It's just so confusing. Just bring out one game system. Jesus, So what have you owned or what do you own of game systems?
Well, my dad has his GameCube. Then the Wii, the original.
You still
Wii.
play the Wii?
No, but I have it.
But I mean, you haven't played it as of recent?
No.
Okay.
Nintendo DS.
Okay.
Not the 3DS, just
Yeah.
DS. And then Xbox 360, One S, and Series S and Series X.
And you have PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. No PlayStation 5 though.
No, not yet.
Can't get it.
Not yet.
No, I have it. I mean, I got it first thing. Luckily, I got it first thing. But how long? Like you got it on your 18th birthday, or did you get it for graduating? What did you get it for? Birthday or graduating?
Birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been playing it for what, like a month or so now?
Back in June till now.
Okay. And like, what have you been playing on it?
Forza Horizon 5.
And that's it? I mean, you haven't been playing anything else?
I have some other games, Tetris, Galaga, Dig Dug, Pac-Man. I love the Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon, and Wildlands.
Okay. But the game that you've been mainly playing on the new Xbox is the
Forza.
Okay.
Yep.
And you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like obsessed with it.
Quite a bit.
Okay. Now, on PlayStation, you play SnowRunner.
Mm-hmm. Mud in
I
Michigan.
Do too.
Mud in Michigan.
What?
That's what we call it.
I don't.
We used to.
We didn't. We
Yeah.
never. No, we didn't.
It's all mud.
Oh, well, yeah, but we never called it mud in Michigan. We were
No.
just calling it like
We joked about
yeah.
it.
Okay. Yeah. But and then we've been playing the recent Call of Duty, and Warzone, which it gets to be a little tiresome.
Went downhill.
Yeah. Well, like Cold War is still somewhat enjoyable to play. Like I'll play Cold War over Warzone.
Yeah. If Warzone wasn't so full of like modders and all that.
Well, the cheaters are more apparent in Warzone than Cold War, though. I mean, a lot more cheaters
That's what I'm
in
saying.
Warzone.
If Warzone didn't have as much,
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
play
yeah,
it
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Or
Which-
equally.
They've said that they've cracked down on a lot with their new cheating system, but I don't know. I'm not buying it, but, you know.
It did help when they first released it, or when they banned 10, 20,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
But how long
Yeah.
does it really take to get a new account or whatever?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's all they have to do is just get a new account, and then they get banned, they get a new account, and it's like, you know, an ongoing cycle.
I was thinking they now tie your account to your Xbox.
Mhm.
So if you do get banned, you have to buy a new system entirely.
Okay.
But I can't guarantee that.
Because now we're just kind of, I mean, we haven't played together with Cold War or Warzone in a few months, like a good few months, which we need to get back into doing.
Yeah.
Or even just SnowRun or whatever, but
Something.
we're kind of waiting out for the new Call of Duty,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be a disappointment.
Right. But
Because because the last game that I pre-ordered was Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever it's called.
that was a nightmare.
And I pre-ordered that, and I was so hyped up for it. Like, I even wanted to get, they have this big coffee table book of like all the history of the game and all the characters, all the artwork, and it was like a really cool coffee table book that I wanted to get. And I really wanted to get into the lore of Cyberpunk, and I waited to get it, which I'm glad I kind of did. And like when the game released, because I got it pre-ordered, huge disappointment because it was full of bugs and it was crap. And I mean, it's somewhat improved now, but
Didn't they have to do like a couple billion in refunds?
yeah, they issued refunds. I mean, a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, they were reluctant to do it at first, but then they eventually
blame
did.
'em.
And I didn't get a refund. I was like, fuck it. I'll just wait until they improve it, and which they've done. They've actually improved it a lot. But they flat out lied about what it was going to be, what the potential for it to be was, and just really all it could, like, if they produced what they had promised, it'd be an amazing game. Like, flat out amazing. And it wasn't even nearly near that.
Leading up to it, it seemed like it was supposed to be this over the top next GTA
Just a little bit closer.
revolutionary, game.
Yeah.
And then, well, we're postponing it for another year. Refunds,
Well, no.
all that stuff.
They didn't postpone it.
I thought they wanted to. To fix it.
No. They were still pushing it out, and what they should have done is waited, because they knew what they had, and they should have waited. They should have waited a whole nother year, and they didn't.
I thought they were going to. Or it took them a year to get it playable.
No, they still released it. They held back on it for a little bit to fix something, but I don't know if they were being completely truthful for what they held it back on.
And then they released it.
But what I'm saying is that they should have waited a full another year.
Yeah.
And not just wait like whatever they did, 2 or 3 months, whatever it was. They should have said, okay, look, we're screwed. We need to wait and do more. We need more time. They still need more time on it, even though that they're slowly fixing it.
Yeah.
You know? But they did delay it, but not that they should have waited. They should have freaking waited.
Yeah. Because, remember it released, and then everyone hated it because you couldn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the refunds.
And then somebody got a copy of it, like at Best Buy, like before, like they shipped the games out ahead of time. And then they held it back, and then somebody got a copy of it, and then they eBayed it. And like people were bidding high amounts for that game. And they were bidding on a buggy, crappy game, which was so funny.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Your coffee table book, is that like the ones they sell at Best Buy?
No. It was on Amazon. It was a thick, full color, like it was a nice book.
But you know the books where it lays out everything in the
strategy
game?
guides.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is a history of cyberpunk.
Gotcha.
The lore, everything that you wanted to know before you start the game. Like it was like a whole history of the game.
How many pages?
Oh, it was
500?
No.
Ooh,
120 something. Yeah. It was a big book. It was a nice coffee table book. I wanted it because it had a lot of cool illustrations in it. So, yeah. But I haven't played it since I'm not sure if it's definitely not 100% fixed, but there was a lot of stuff that they fixed because I stopped playing it because there was one mission where you got stuck on and you can't get any further. So I'm just like, well, I can't play it until they fix this, you know, and they fixed it finally, like months and months ago, but I haven't been back to it. I need to start. I need to finish it.
It's playable though, right? Now.
I think it is.
They released it.
Some people say they still can't play it, but I don't know. I do want to finish it though. I need to.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Which I'll probably do here.
Eventually.
Eventually, on my other stuff I need to do. Are there any games that you want to get for the new Xbox coming up, or?
I've been looking. I wish Microsoft had their own VR to play Flight Simulator in. Because then I'd buy Flight Simulator and get the stick and all that.
Okay. PlayStation's coming out with VR 2.
Yeah.
Here, not, I don't know, end of the next year or at the end of this year or next year or something like that. I'll eventually get that when that comes out. I still haven't played all the VR games I have yet, so.
Right.
I think my problem is too many games and just not enough time. You know?
Yeah, I remember VR. We need more games for it.
Yeah.
Because we have the demo disc, but.
Well, I've got a handful of games
others.
I need to play. I just haven't even touched them yet.
Which ones?
Oh, I can't think off the top of my head. You already asked me. I texted the list, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Week or so ago.
Yeah, but again, I have a stack of PS4 games I still need to play and PS5 games. So I know, again, too many games, not enough time. So eventually. So yeah. All right. Well, we're it's kind of close to an hour, and that's where I like to have it. And I don't know, what's your opinions about your first podcast?
Very cool. Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll ease into it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, first run, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'd like to get it going though on that website where we can do it.
well, yeah,
remotely.
but I'm just saying
For
as far
first
as
time, yeah.
a podcast goes.
Yeah.
Just
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun, especially if you have the right topic, the
Mhm.
right type of topics to talk about. Then yeah, it can be pretty fun.
Yeah. It's
All
cool
right.
to see. Go through the process.
Yeah, of course. All right, so that will be it for this podcast. I am doing hopefully another podcast with my regular co-host when we will be reviewing more craft beer and other fun topics, stuff like that. So that should be in the next few weeks, I'm hoping. And just watch out for more of my toy reviews. And so until then, we will just see you next time.